dreamed that night. Already believe I just dreamed that night. I met a pretty bird, she turned my head. Every time she smiles, I turn red. The pretty bird today is in a foreign land. So I leave my body to hold her hand. I enter back again with her smile. To have parts of her heart, I would go through hell. I enter back again with her smile. To have parts of her heart, I would go through hell. A strong pretty bird cannot be held. You cannot cage beauty, you will cage yourself. Alright, that's it. Once you were a little child, now you're a grown-up man, waiting to discover powers, waiting in a closed-up camp, ready to take on the world with a shield and a sword, ready for your enemy by staying true to your word. Kill the old, embrace the new. The present moment is meant for you. You're a god, it is your tool. Face your power, don't be a fool. You can die, but you can live. You can take, but you can give. You're a Brahmin, you're a Shiv. Take your power, this is it. Thanks.
Oh my god. I think I just fall in love with this guy. But I'm too small or too big, I don't know.
Porn.
Yeah, we just can do porn. Okay. I'm down. How are you? How are you feeling? You need to go to the toilet or you want to go on with the next comedian? Go on?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's give it up for Maxime!
So, I have prepared nothing.
Yeah.
So you need to time me. You need to tell me when I should get off the stage because I plan to. Yes, I know the sign. Yeah. Okay. Good. The only thing I have prepared is this tea. I will drink it now and then. Okay. So we have 3 new people. Are you audience or are you about to? You just came in to watch this.
Yes.
This is very unusual.
For you, maybe.
For me, of course, I'm always only talking about myself. That's what I come here for. Yeah. What's so I'm going to talk to all of you now. How, sir, with the hat, what does your hat say?
Belize.
Belize? I don't know this word. I assume it's a name. Then it's the name of a thing that I don't know what is. There is nothing I could.
Just believe in yourself.
Yes?
Believe in yourself.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's clap for this wisdom from this mysterious man. What do you like about this hat?
I bought it in Belize. Belize is a country.
It's a what?
It's a country.
It's a country.
Yeah, it's in Middle America.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would do this. This is the only evidence of you being ever in Belize, is this hat.
Sorry.
Is the only evidence you've ever been to Belize.
Yeah, I tried to get tan, but it didn't work.
Yeah. Well, you can get tanned everywhere, but you can't get to Belize. Has anyone ever heard of Belize? Clap if you have ever heard of Belize. No, okay, I'm glad not everyone clapped. This is good. This is good. Okay, so this was first part. How about you, sir? What is the most remarkable thing about you, you would say?
I have red hair. That's as good as it gets.
That's very good because there is no way for us to tell this.
Exactly.
So what about that suntan?
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work either, right?
Nope. Might work better in Belize.
This is great. But you also wear a hat, sir. This is amazing. So did you place yourself on purpose to people with hats and the guy with the glasses?
Symmetry.
Do you always go everywhere, real you, and you always
Like a
be-
sandwich.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
So what does your hat say, sir?
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, he also-
Where did you get the hat like this?
I went to nothing once.
To what?
To nothing.
Yes, that's good. How do you get there? Very good. So what is the name of your gang?
Oh, you can choose it if you want.
I can choose.
Yeah.
Too much pressure.
Bang!
Bang? What does bang mean?
Well, a good name for a gang.
Bang. What does, I mean, the sandwich gang is a good one. Sandwich gang. Okay, well, you've been here for a long while and no one talked to you. You were spared. That's. I will talk to you because you're not looking away. I will ask you the most boring question that I know. It's what is your name? But don't feel pressured to say your real name. You can just say any name, and that's a good tip for any time someone asks you for a name in a situation like this. So can you give us a name?
Hannelore.
Hannelore. That's probably a real name. This definitely sounds. And what do you do? What do you do for work? Again, no pressure to say the truth. Whatever.
I work in a strip bar.
Oh, I don't believe this. It has to be believable, somewhat believable.
Why not?
Why didn't I believe it? Why didn't I believe it? I don't know. Is it? No,
Yeah.
I didn't buy it. But
Maybe she needs to prove it.
I shouldn't have encouraged lies in this situation. I will not do this again. That's a good lecture for me. Yes. Okay, you don't look like you're just audience member. Are you here to be on the stage later? Or?
No.
Oh, you're just to watch?
Yes.
Then I will ask you a question also. You have a third person. Oh, I have a lot of people with hats. James also wearing a hat. So, why do you wear a hat? Do you like this hat? It's a cool hat. Yeah. Is there something interesting about you that we should know? I mean,
Ich bin gerade gekommen, ich weiß nicht.
yeah, we know that.
Ich guck
already.
jetzt mal so ein bisschen, dann
Okay, sure.
kannst du mich fertig.
Yes, sure. I will ask you one question, okay? I don't know, you don't want me to, I know that's, maybe I should, but I will ask you something, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready to be asked? Okay, okay. What time is it right now? Because I'm wearing a watch here, so.
9-9.
Oh, 9-9, that's a good number, right? That was a good time to ask this question. Pretty good. Yeah, this is very good. I think I did a pretty good job here, no? Yes, how long have I spent on this?
5 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's enough. Probably that's enough. I would say. I mean, I think I would now end what I'm doing right now. Goodbye.
Thank you. Wonderful. So, is Mina there? Let's go on with it. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep the energy high. Give it up for Mina.
Hello. So while I was coming here, I was looking on Instagram and someone says like, the new Pope, like American. I was like, God, I hope it's not the one in my mind. And then I started watching the news, and of course I missed like 2 stations or something, but I said like new materials, you know. So I checked like who's the new Pope, but before checking the new Pope, I actually started checking like the process. So all the cardinals, like they gather in one place, and then they have to decide, and every day they don't decide, they put a black smoke. And then when they decide, they put a white smoke. And I'm like, isn't that politically incorrect? Like why? Why like no choice black smoke, choice white smoke? Does this mean anything? And then I started to be in the conspiracy theory mind. Like, does this is intended? Then I looked at the guy name, and his name, original name, was Robert Prevost. I'm like, is that Latin for pervert? I'm like, and then like, I started searching, like maybe it turns out I'm wrong. It's actually Latin for the one in charge. Really, like his translation of the name is like to be put in charge. And I'm like, really? So they gathered and asked, who's gonna be in charge? And he's like, yes, that's my name. Like, I mean, I'm imagining. And then he's gonna be named Pope Leo. And I'm like, are we playing with Zodiac now? Like, is this a church, like, plan to attract astrology people? I mean, I know there was a long beef with Galileo, but this is a new redemption? I don't know. And then his age, he's like 69. I'm like, is there a pun intended here or just a coincidence? I don't know. It was just thoughts on the U-Bahn train. That's what I would say. Okay, so moving from the Pope to also politics. Let me get what I wrote about politics because I didn't really memorize all. So, yeah. So I'm from the Middle East. And nowadays, seeing everything that's happening in the world, like there is wars, like especially in the West, there is wars, there is like people being beaten in protest, bad economy. I'm like, what's happening, guys? Like, I'm worried. Like, as someone from the Middle East who moved here, like I left all this shit back home. Like, this is our thing. You guys are stealing our thing. You stole our oil, and now you're stealing our identity. Like, who are we gonna be? Like, you have your own dictatorship now? Like, who are we? And then I started to think, like, what happened to the world? Like, we used to be the villains of all the 90s movies as Arabs. Now it's some conspiracy theory or inside job or Russians. Like, we lost our position as Arabs, as the main villain in the 90s, you know, with the beard and like angry voice and stuff. Yeah, and then I started to think like, okay, the economy is not going so well, and some people are telling me like all immigrants should leave, and I'm like, I just got here. Like, why do you want me to leave? And do you know how much a boat costs to get here? And I should go back. How much I have time?
A few more minutes, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say something about like economy.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to practice.
Okay.
I will try.
Yeah.
Let me.
Maybe you're better at blowing than I am.
Okay. I guess I'm really not wanted here.
Say mansplain to you, womansplain.
Oh, I have a joke about mansplaining actually.
Okay, do it.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I feel like mansplaining, like I imagine the world is ending. And it's up to a man and a woman to press a button so that we are all safe. Otherwise, the world will end, okay? And then the man will spend 8 hours explaining to the woman how important the button is and all the different fucking ways to press that button until we all die. And that's mansplaining. Thank you.
That was button. Don't push the button.
Yeah, I love that. I love mansplaining. Otherwise, I wouldn't have learned nothing in my life because I have no brain. I'm kidding. So let's keep it rolling. Who's the next? You want to do your trick? Do you have it?
Let's go.
Yeah?
Fill up some time.
Okay. Are you ready for a fill up some time? You don't know what's happening because anything can happen here. So let's give it up again for Tim.
So, I would need anyone from the audience for this. If there's someone willing to do a trick with me. Not everyone at once. Ayhan, how about you? You sit there in the front row. I'm okay, so? You're okay, sir? Yes. Fuck you, bro. Alright, yeah, let's see how it goes. Maybe just okay. So then I just do it with myself then. I mean, I'm used to do it with myself, but not in front of an audience. But
Woo!
let me hear it for Oren. So this is a simple trick. It's called the 3-coin trick, and it's so simple because you just need to count to 1, 2, 3, right? It's a 3-coin trick. Nomen est omen. So omen. Now you see them, and you can shuffle them here, just like the 3-card Monty that you see all over Berlin when you can't bet money if you do want to lose it. So now you need to track this money here, because now you're allowed to look at it.
Which one?
All 3 of them, but it's getting more complicated when I place one in my hand. So you have to remember, 1 is in the hand, right? 2 are on the table. 2 on the table, 1 in the hand. And it gets even more complicated. I pick up the second one, because now you have to remember, 2 in the hand, 1 is on the table. 1 on the table, 2 in the hand. And it's called the third coin would like to join, and it's called the 3-coin trick for a reason, because the third one would like to join the other 2. I'm a mean bastard, I'm not going to allow it, it's just going to place it in my pocket. So now the question to you is, how many coins do you see go in this hand? It could be fairly 2, right?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
But you do have to remember, it's the 3-coin trick.
Is there?
So, yeah, these people are assistant. Yeah, thank you. So, no, one more second, because once is a trick, but twice is a lesson.
Alright.
So, bro, let this be a lesson to you. 3 coins on the table, right? You pick one up, that means 1 is in the hand, 2 on the table. 2 on the table, 1 in the hand.
Yeah.
Alright. So you pick up the second coin, which leaves you with 2 coins in the hand, 1 on the table. 1 on the table, 2 in the hand. It's all about those 2 coins, look. Those 2 coins here,
Yeah.
they go right into this hand. And the third one would like to join the others again. But as I said, I'm a mean one, Mr. Grinch, and I'm just gonna pocket it again. So, how many did you see go in this hand? Where is what? What's your best guess?
2?
Yeah, but you do have to remember it's a 3-coin trick.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, apparently not. So let me see if you really can grasp it. Let's do it one more time. That's a 3-coin trick. Maybe the third time around is the charm, right? 3 is a magic number anyway. So pick 1 coin up. 1 in the hand, 2 on the table. 2 on the table, 1 in the hand. Second coin, right? 2 in the hand, 1 on the table. 1 on the table, 2 in the hand. It's all about those 2 coins. Look, those 2 coins here, we're gonna place them right into this hand. And the third one would like to join again. But as you do know the routine already, I'm not gonna allow it. Just gonna, yeah, of course, I'm just gonna place it in my hand. So how many coins did you see go in this hand? Where's what?
3.
3? You saw 3 coins going in there? Brother.
Yeah, I've seen all 3.
If you fuck around, if you don't play along, then I'm not gonna do a trick at all. I'm sorry. What a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for coming on stage right now. You've been phenomenal. Thank you. Lucy, it's your time to shine.
Alright, I try to shine. Okay, guys, how are you doing? What a night, right? We had some magic, dancing, singing. It was everything. Everything was here. So, are we having... I thought it would be the last comedian, but now we have some magic here.
Yeah.
So, the next one will
Amen.
be... are you here, Amen?
Yes, I'm here.
You want to come upstairs?
Yeah.
So
Hello.
give it up for Amen!
Yeah. Hello, guys. Thank you.
Hello. You guys look tired. How are you guys? Yes. Okay, I have some jokes and I have a story. I have a political joke. It's about the 7th of October. Okay. When the 7th of October happened, I posted some opinions and I did some jokes, and then I watched the German media for about 2 days. I was like, shit, I need to delete some stuff. So, let's start with the account because I don't need that. And my social life, I'm a regular in a lot of places like work. I don't want the German police to come to me and they're like, who's the freedom fighter now, bitch? Get the point? Do not tell your opinion. If you don't know the government's opinion, you have to comply. Because you're gonna get fucked. I can tell you that. It's funny. Alright. So, there's something that happened to me lately. Not lately, like 2 years ago. I was with my ex. She's like, in a party. She's my ex because, she's broke up with her. Because she used to do this thing, she used to hit me in the balls. It was truly funny at the beginning, She's like, I'm like, babe, stop, But after 70 times, I was like, shit, I need to save what's left. So I left her. But when I was in that relationship, I was in a bar, and there's this guy who came to us, and he wanted to fight. I was a short guy, I was like, it's not a big deal, I'm gonna beat the crap out of him, it's okay, But then he did this shit, he was like fucking, like, this Kung Fu shit? Bad at it. I was like, shit, this guy is gonna beat the fuck out of me. This is, I got that. My girlfriend, she did not get that. She was like, my boyfriend is gonna beat the shit out of you. I was like, no, I don't know her. She's like, my boyfriend is gonna put his cock in your mouth. I was like, I don't have a cock. There's nothing there. Like, what are you talking about? I don't want to be that guy like in every samurai movie, like who get like sliced in half, but he doesn't realize that until his upper tile just slices a little bit to the right, and he's like, I don't want to be that guy. You know what I'm talking about? So anyway, the guy came to me and he was like, you. I was like, what? And he was like, tell your bitch to shut up. I'm like, shut up, bitch. She was like, and she was like, what? Are you on my side or his side? I'm like, I don't know. You know Kung Fu? She was like, no. I'm like, hey, go hell. She's like, what? I'm like, help. She's like, what? I'm like, help! He's gonna kill me here. She's like, aren't you a man? Weren't you gonna fight? I'm like, I am a man. And the guy was like, a cockless man. I'm like, yeah. This guy's funny.
So anyway, beat the crap out of me. I swear to God, that was humiliating. You know, he did this fucking kung fu shit. Like it was like, "Twah!" My soul came out of my body, and then like he did this Mortal Kombat shit. He was like, come over here. Twah! After 4 hours, I woke up in a hospital with a very severe asshole pain. I was like, dude, I looked at my girlfriend, I was like, yeah, did he do it? She was like, no, he didn't fuck you. I was like, yeah, I would have fucked him before, but, you know, he just hit me with that shit. It was sad, very sad. You guys are mean. Fuck, it was a very nice, good story. Very thoughtful. Okay, let me see. Sex! Okay. Have a joke about sex, it's nice. Listen, I'm not a horny guy or something. I don't even think about it at all. Like, it's not my thing. Anyways, I'm just like a chameleon. Like, do you know chameleons? You know, I would change my mind to whatever a woman would tell me, just, you know, for her to like me. You know what I'm talking about? You know, like the other day, like I was with this girl, and she was like, you know what, I truly think that all immigrants should be deported back to their countries. I was like, oh my God, you are so right. I totally miss my family. Can I touch your pussy now? Is that? Can I give it a squeeze? Is that? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? No? It's just that I'm not horny or anything, you know. It's just like, you know, I'm trying. I don't have a good game, that's what I'm trying to say. Not good. Okay, wait a minute, have one more joke and then I'm leaving. You know what, this is the shitty thing about I don't know where, like I write them everywhere, you know, like it's just like, I don't think. Yeah. Yes. At this one incident that happened to me, it's a true story, it happened, you know. I was in the U-Bahn the other day, and this homeless guy, he came and he started like harassing like this woman, you know. And he was like, yeah, we need some money, you know. And I didn't talk for about like 15 minutes. But then I was like, shit, like, yeah, you know, she was looking at me, please help. Hey man, are you okay? He was like, yeah, I just need some money, you know. I was like, okay, just take this €2 and leave her alone, you know. He was like, okay. And he took my €2, and then that girl that I helped her, you know, she was like, wait. Come back here to the homeless guy, and she gave him like a bunch of she gave him so many coins, it was crazy. I was like, holy. Looked at the guy, I was like, give me my €2 back, man. He was like, it's my €2. I'm like, dude, the only difference between me and you is those 2 fucking euros. I am truly fucked in here. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Alright guys, we don't have many comedians left. The room got more full and full. That's pretty cool. I could tell you a little bit about my upbringing maybe. I'm Turkish, aggressive country. Anybody else from aggressive countries? No? Nobody? I grew up very brave, you know? Like in Turkey, men are just punching TVs sometimes randomly. There has been a phase where men would punch a TV for something important that happens. For example, a football team loses or something, you know? And TVs get abused so much in Turkey. Like everywhere in the world, people are watching TV. But in Turkey, the TV is watching the people, you know? And like the older I get, the more I care about opinions of people. Maybe you guys have the same thing. Like I was brave, I didn't care about shit. But the older I get, the more fearful I get on my images. So I'm sitting at a park and I'm looking at the sky. I'm just glancing at them for 1 or 2 seconds.
But then he looks back at me, but I looked at him first, right? So now I'm thinking, is that dude thinking I was watching him the whole time? Because I was not. So I walk up to him, I went, hey man, I wasn't watching you, alright? He goes, what? I wasn't watching you the whole time, I just happened to glance at you for a second. He goes, yeah, whatever. Not whatever, man. Not whatever. I wasn't fucking watching you. Now he's running away, so I'm running after him. I'm like, hey man, you're not that interesting, okay? You don't have my attention at all. I don't care about you. I'm running through Berlin, fucking sweating my lungs out because I don't care about you. I'm camping in front of his house now. Just waiting for a bathroom window to keep open because I gotta torture this man. I gotta fucking... He has to admit that his opinion doesn't matter to me, you know what I mean? I'm gonna kill this person I don't even care about. But at least if the police ask me what my motive is, I can say, I don't care about them. They won't find anything, you know what I mean? So, the next comedian is my good friend, Kolya!
Thank you very much. I installed Hinge recently, and I found I deleted it already. But when I was there, I found that like I can divide women on two types. The one that like tea and books. They say it in their profile that they're very interested. They're not specifying anything, just tea and random books. And I don't know, what are you, Bilbo Baggins? And the second type is women who love to travel a lot, and they say like, this month I want to go to Brazil. I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, I mean, I don't trust that women already. Because let's say we're in Brazil this month, and she's like, oh, I'm so happy. I mean, because we're here. No, because now Interpol can't find me. All right. Also, me and my friend, we thought about another app, which will definitely help some of you. And it's called Friend Zone. Just like works like a regular dating app, but in the end, don't even think about it. Yeah, a guy hit on me recently in the bar. Not like he was like, hey, I want to fucking fight you. I was like, nah, thank you. And he was like, come on, man. And I was like, no, see this man, take him outside. There was a lot of fish in the sea. He was like, but I want to, and so it went romantic, you know, because like I want to fight you. Specifically, he found me in the bar. You know, I would say every time. Also, when people say let's take it outside, no, it took so much effort to get inside. So no, I'm not going outside. I mean, let's sit down and imagine the fight. Let's say you take me by the fucking shirt and we go into the dark alley and we roll on the ground, you kiss me or whatever you want. And then in the end, if you're not satisfied, I'll jerk you off, but we're not going outside. That's how much I like inside. That's my statement. Oh, you're a nice crowd. I never had a proper one-night stand. But I'm thinking, no. I mean, because I don't know how to do that. Because like you have to be not so, like if you want to have a long-term relationship, you have to present yourself as a serious and reliable person. If you want to have one-night stand, how not serious you gotta be? I mean, let's say you're just like, please tie my shoes. I can't do that. Like that's how one-night stand should start. Have you seen these homeless people? Oh my god.
I have.
Yeah. What a night, Detroit. I mean, like I find they're very funny in the ways of communicating. Because I seen this guy on a train station. He was walking with his like headphones or something, and he was like, "Gangsta, motherfucker, Gangsta motherfucker. He was saying it all the time, and he like there was a woman with this thing where they travel back, and he was like gangsta. And she was like, no, thank you. He was like motherfucker, and I was like, oh, that's a way of communicating actually, because you can ask something like this. Ah, great. Oh my god. Okay, I'm an alcoholic also. That's how tense is the air tonight. So yes, I'm an alcoholic, and it apparently means that I'm a person who likes alcohol, which is not what I like. I like drinks. Okay, I never thought like, damn, I like alcohol. So not to get addicted, every day I drink a different drink, so I don't get addicted. How do you like that?
Love it.
Thank you. Something weird on the left side because it's like I have a bipolar thing. Whatever. My friend is learning Spanish guitar now because I bought her one. Not that she wanted, but she had long nails, so I thought. Okay, two last observations from me. I was learning a lot about solar system, and I don't know if you know that, but because of the Big Bang, we're constantly going away, and we're going away from the sun, and we're going away 14 centimeters each year, which is the size of an average dick in Russian Wikipedia. And I'm thinking like, yeah, one dick away from the sun each year. And also, probably you didn't know that all planets in the solar system, they spin counterclockwise, except Venus, because whatever. That was my time. Thank you very much.
Great. Guys, this is a free show. We want it like that, which doesn't necessarily mean it is bad, right? Sometimes the opposite happens, like you pay a lot of money for a show, but still, like, you have horrible sex, right? And with these words, I would like to welcome the next comedian to the stage. He will present himself in a second.
Woo. Hey everybody, I'm Jonathan. Whoa, it's cable. Oh, I don't really have a lot of prepared material tonight, so I'll just riff a little bit. I got a 7th of October joke too. Is he still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one too. So the freedom fighters, I heard from some friends, and they met some of the freedom fighters, and they freedom fighted them to death, and they're dead now. Yeah, I'm from Israel. Sorry. No, it's funny. It's funny. It is funny, you know. They're dead. It's funny. Some of them are not dead. I have a good friend. He's not dead. He was in his house, and they were like, "You can't get out of the house for like 72 hours. You gotta stay in the house because there are people outside killing everybody." And my friend was like, "That was so stressful." And I was like, "I was here for a comedy set for like 7 minutes, and that was the same thing." A little bit. Come on. No. But 7th of October affected me personally back in Israel. A rocket hit my house. This is true, but I wasn't there, so who gives a shit? Free money from the government. But the bomb, I mean, it's not as bad as bombing here, am I right? On this stage. No. Okay, that's enough of that. I'll talk about serious stuff right now. I just had a haircut. Woo! That's a lie. You can obviously tell I didn't have a haircut. My hair is crazy. I don't like getting a haircut. I think it's stupid that we do this as a society. I have to let a stranger touch my head, touch all over my face.
every couple of months just to look presentable. Fuck that. I don't trust these barbers too. You know, haircuts are irreversible. You know, you make one false move and you can't get it back. So I think we should have a safe word. Like if the barber goes too far